Durag Nation, we finally got that long-awaited Spider-Man 2 gameplay, and it was glorious. I nearly lost my voice from all the screaming I was doing, but I made sure I was paying attention to all the details in the gameplay demo because there was a bunch of cool and interesting stuff added by Insomniac. So I'm going to break down some of the reveals and hidden details you might have missed, like how Peter got the symbiote and some of the side villains we'll see in the game. So hit the like button, and if you aren't satisfied by the end, change it to a dislike. Now first we gotta start off with Kraven the Hunter. His introduction was amazing, not just because he looks cool, but his introduction gave us some information about characters we could see in the game. After one of his teams suggests he try a new hunting ground, which is New York, a holographic map is pulled up and it shows various characters pop up as potential challenges for him. In order of appearance, there is Peter's ex, Black Cat, Miles' uncle, the Prowler, former detective Yuri Watanabe, who has now become Wraith, an extremely violent vigilante. This transformation was set up in the Spider-Man PS4 DLCs. Also from those DLCs, they showed Tombstone. Next, of course, both Spider-Men. That's right, Miles Morales is Spider-Man. Lizard, who is the main villain during this gameplay demo. Connors was shown in previous games working with Norman, so people assumed he would appear in this one as Lizard. Taskmaster, who was a side villain in the first game. If you look real hard in the background, you can see Kingpin and Shocker. Now, easily the most hype part of this demo is the opening gameplay sequence where we get to see the symbiote suit in action. It looks like they drew inspiration from the Web of Shadows combat, and the results were incredible. But the most notable thing here is how different Peter is while wearing the suit. He's much more aggressive and mean.
He's gonna wish he never came to New York.
His voice is more menacing. Peter even angrily tosses a civilian near the end and leaves Miles to chase Lizard on his own, which causes both Miles and Genki to be worried. I think they're setting up the boss fight that I predicted in one of my previous videos, where Miles has to fight Peter and get the symbiote suit off of him to prevent his mentor from going too far. Insomniac also added some cool features to the gameplay, such as web gliding for both characters, which will make traversal much faster, a common complaint players had from previous games, and the web line, which was a really neat feature they showed Miles use that allows you to create opportunities for stealth takedowns. Miles appears to also have some new gadgets and has improved his electrical abilities, which are now blue instead of yellow. Fans were also wondering how Peter got the symbiote suit and where was Venom. This was hinted at as well. During the scene where Miles is tracking the Lizard and Peter breaks through the ceiling, Miles is surprised and makes the comment, "New threads?" which implies this is his first time seeing Peter wearing the symbiote suit. When Miles first starts chasing Lizard through the docks, Peter also says they can't lose Connors because Harry is dying and he's the only one that can help. This is a reference to the previous games. We find out that Harry is not actually on vacation, but is floating inside a tube with the symbiote attached to him. Norman is attempting to use it to save Harry from a mysterious illness. We are later shown that Dr. Connors, who becomes Lizard, is helping Norman try to cure Harry. So it seems that Peter found Harry and got the symbiote from him and decided to use it to help him bring in Connors. There was no mention of Venom, so we can assume Harry never transformed. This would mean either Peter is going to transform into Venom, which some fans believe was hinted at due to the subtle transformation of his eyes, or this clears the way for someone like Eddie Brock to get the suit after Miles helps Peter get rid of it. Insomniac said this trailer is just scratching the surface of what is left to be revealed, and to hear what else could happen with the symbiotes in this game, check out this next video.